we probably met over 100 people over this last year, know them by name, got to know their history. Some of them are third-generation residents of Issaquah. This is, I used to think that this was Seattle's problem, but reality, and I don't know if problem is a good word for it, but this is a concern, I think, of the city, and I think the city is recognizing that. In addition to residents, we also have seen people who work here in the city and then are living on the streets. And I think some of the issues that they face are security. If you're living on the street or in a tent and you want to get a meal that's being provided across town, you either take all your possessions with you or leave them behind, and they're subject to being looted. And so security and finding a safe place that's secure, reliable, and you can lock the door behind you. Things that we take for granted are really critical to the next step. And I think the successes that what we saw over this past year were things like getting an ID. And getting an ID could take months. And it's just that the challenge of having a safe place to lay your head at night, and then being able to then take that next step towards normalcy. And I think the one thing that that I learned over this last year is I used to approach this from my perspective. And my perspective is one where I have a home, I have a stable environment, I have a job, and I would impose that on the people I would see on the streets. You know, why doesn't that person just get a job? And it's really unfair because they are coming from a place that I can't even fathom.